prairie wind whispers a mournful tune under endless skies and a silver moon. Wagon wheels turn creaking slow through the dust and dreams where we all must go. Across the rivers deep and wide, lost a brother where the currents collide. The mountain shadows grow and loom, but hope still burns through the endless gloom. Through the trials, through the pain, through the fire, and through the rain, on the Oregon Trail, we keep moving on, with the will to rise as each day is gone. The oxen pull though their strength runs dry. We give all we have 'neath the barren sky. A broken wheel, hunger in our eyes, yet we press ahead where the frontier lies. The stars above light the path ahead, marking hope where the weary tread. The children laugh though the nights grow cold. Each step we take is a story told. Through the trials, through the pain, through the fire, and through the rain, on the Oregon Trail, we keep moving on, with the will to rise as each day is gone. The oxen pull though their strength runs dry. We give all we have 'neath the barren sky. A broken wheel, hunger in our eyes, yet we press ahead where the frontier lies. The stars above light the path ahead, marking hope where the weary tread. The children laugh though the nights grow cold. Each step we take is a story told. Through the trials, through the pain, through the fire, and through the rain, on the Oregon Trail, we keep moving on, with the will to rise as each day is gone.
All right, welcome everyone to another flight. Tried flying this a little earlier on a start, but map enhancement wasn't working. They had problems with the license servers, and then it worked. So we're going for it. This is our 5th flight on the Oregon Trail. And tonight we're going to go from Casper, Wyoming to Rock Springs, Wyoming. A couple things that we're going to see along our way, just to give you an idea. We left off in Casper, which again was right outside from where Independence Rock is. So we actually visited Independence Rock on the drone cam, saw pictures of like the emigrants basically chiseling their names into the rock and stuff like that. But what I didn't know, because I research every flight before I do it, is that they also have Devil's Gate, which is an important rock formation that a lot of the immigrants actually looked at and said that's Devil's Rock. It has the Sweetwater River. It's only 5 miles away from Independence Rock. So we're going to overfly both Independence Rock and Devil's Gate. But Devil's Gate is a dramatic natural rock formation along the Oregon Trail in Wyoming, where the Sweetwater River cuts a narrow, deep canyon through solid granite. Standing about 370 feet high, these sheer walls create a striking landmark for emigrants heading west. Though wagons could not pass directly through the gorge, pioneers camped nearby and often marveled at its rugged beauty. The site became an important reference point along the trail, symbolizing both the challenges of the journey and the awe-inspiring landscapes that you saw on the way there. So we're also going to see Devil's Gate over there, right near Independence Rock. And then we're going to go to South Pass, which is where the Continental Divide was. So after that, they're definitely going to be in the west, okay? I'll show that more as we get to South Pass. We'll overfly that. And then finally, we'll be landing at Rock Springs, Wyoming, which is south of there, which again is right outside that South Pass. So that's why we chose that. But it's going to be a late night for me. I again wanted to start this like an hour and a half ago, and things weren't working with the map enhancement, but they are now. So let's get our checklist out, and let's get this thing going, okay? Oh, I got lots of windows going on here. Give me a second. Here, my lord. So many things. Okay, good. There we go. No! Don't! Piper Warrior is what we're taking. 120 Echo Foxtrot. And we are at Casper, Wyoming over time. Also, I'm using native tone mapping in OBS now. So I'm hoping this looks better. It looks a little bit better in my eyes. I also touched it up a little bit with the inputs that they have for filters. But I didn't touch it that much because I didn't want to go nuts. But that looks a heck of a lot better than what I ever did with the LUT file. And I went online and researched all that. So I'm hoping it looks really good tonight. And let me know your ideas about it. Also, push that like and subscribe button on any channel that you're watching this on. Kick, YouTube. If you're on Twitch, push that follow button. And we are going to be ready to go. So let's get the checklist up and get this thing going. Okay, pretend 3 flights done. Seat track backlocks good. Avionics are off. Autopilot's off. Carby is off. Cycle that. Thank you. Throttle slight. Take this off for now. Brakes are set. Parking brakes on. Okay, master beacon on. I didn't put SPAD on, so we have to get that doing it. Sorry, forgot to load SPAD. But it's loading now. And the Tobii tracker's back with us and everything. When I updated the drivers, I forgot you have to recalibrate it. So, but yeah, the new computer's been working great. I haven't had any of the problems I used to have. My son did have a problem on the old desktop, so brought back a lot of memories. But he's fine. I fixed it. So, oh. Why does it say trial on SPAD? I have a lifetime thing here, so I don't. Oh, I might have to activate it again. Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can activate it. Give me a second here. I got 5 days, but I forgot. When you build a computer, sometimes they tie your license to your hardware, and seeing that's a whole new computer build, that kind of makes it, you know, not good. I can't remember what email I used for SPAD. I can't remember when I ordered it. That was a couple of years ago. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna try to find it here. No, let's go a little later. We'll be up to 12:30. Oh my God. Gonna get this flight in. There we go. Alright. Order number. I got everything I need. Now, see, I can't show you this stuff, so. That's the newest one. Yep, from January 11th of 2022. I bought the lifetime thing, so. And see what we got here. It has been applied. Okay. License perpetual update subscription. There you go. So, all right, we're all good. Piper Warrior is loaded, and everything should work now. So, all right, seat track back. Blah 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 blah. We're on master on. I'm gonna turn our anti-collision lights on, which are on. That button's not really working right now, but we'll see if it works. Nope. Okay, let me try swapping out. Nope. It's not working. Wait a minute. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yep. All right. No clue why that's doing that. Okay, fuel pump on. I'm gonna prime it twice. Do I have to go full net? Yeah, full rich. Prime. 1, 2. Looking good. How come my master's not on? Right, that's not working right. Whatever. Alright. Prime, max to start. Here we go. Clear prop, everybody. That works. Okay. Or maybe it doesn't. Oh, it was working before I had it working. I don't think it saved my settings. That's what it is. Okay, auto start then. We're getting this flight done, everybody. We're actually we're 4,000 feet in the air, so that might have been it too. I forgot about that because I don't fly in the West in real life. All right, chatter departure Unicom, and oil pressure is good. Fuel pump off. Fuel pressure is good. Okay, lights is required. We'll turn the nav on, and that's good for now. Okay, seatbelt harnesses, heat red, defrost. It is like 70 degrees. Real world weather, but not real world time. We're going during the day, so it seems like they didn't want my volume to be up there. Okay, avionics on. Yeah, that's working. It's working. I'm gonna make this window go on the RNS, the RailSim gear GNS 530. Not many flights left on this Oregon Trail. Maybe like 3 more at most after this. I have to look at it again. I was looking at it earlier. So, resizing the window. There we go. Looks good. Alright. And ATIS at Casper is 126.15. Don't want to spill my soda.
Yeah, go ahead.
That would be bad.
Fuel, please, anchor 5. Okay. Thanks.
Uh-oh. It's not using the bad thing. Give me a second. Yeah, it's there. So why didn't it do that? That's weird. I'm gonna restart SPAD. Give me a second.
Traffic VisJet 72 on Papa 10 mile final 23.
Okay, for some reason the radio's doing a weird thing there. Let's hope the GNS 530 works. Alright, this is a class Delta, so let's also write down the weather. Alright, it's working now.
Jet, welcome. How long will you
Very
stay
good.
with us?
So, uniform.
We'll be here for about 10-15 minutes, grabbing some fuel, and we'll be on our way.
Okay.
341 at 12. 10,200 scattered. Oops, 200 scattered. Ceiling 14,200 broken. It's supposed to be VFR. I'm not getting the thing there. Let me try to swap this out again. No, it's not giving me what I need. Surprise, that should be coming through. So,
Clear,
alright, let's that's up, it's on. Okay, so what we're gonna do then is we're gonna use the field elevation altitude of 5,344. Which it almost is, so it's not that far off. Should be about there. Alright, very good. And we are not going to go direct to Kilo Romeo, Kilo Sierra. Because again, we're going to fly Independence Rock and then Devil's Pass, whatever, Devil's Gate, excuse me, and then South Pass. So we have, we'll try to flight back up us on that. Alright, altimeter should be about 3005 from what I'm seeing. I'm going to go back to guard then. And I guess I'm going to pick the runway because it didn't give me a runway because it's kind of malfunctioning. So, 341 should mean runway 3. We're going to take runway 3 then. Alright, everybody? I think we're good. It's going to be a late night, but I did want to go get a flight in. Wish I started an hour and a half earlier. Wasn't my fault. Okay, ATIS altimeter transponder, alt squawk. It is. ASB open jets on. Test the radio, connect to VATSIM.
You're loud and clear. Thanks very much.
No flight plan filed. Just didn't feel like doing it. Sim, Unicom, Warrior Zero, Echo Foxtrot, radio check, please.
Traffic Cessna 537 Kilo is clear of the
And if
area.
not, I gotta put the tower frequency in for Casper, so that's 118.3.
Traffic Cessna 208,
Not gonna
10
get that.
miles
Alright,
southwest,
so anyways, we're
17.
there. Tablet's there. Back to the checklist. Take the test bricks on the way out. We're going runway 3, and we will announce our taxi experiment class
5 miles
Delta.
southwest,
Okay?
inbound 17.
Alright, very good. And it's Casper, right? Yeah. Casper traffic, Warrior Zero, Echo Foxtrot. We're at the apron. We're going to taxi runway 3 via Alpha 1. Casper. Okay. Parking brake off. Nope. Toby eye tracker on. Recenter it. Turn to the left and not kill this person. I probably did already, but that's okay. Whoop! Jet just popped out of nowhere. Popped out of nowhere. Alright, why is my butt kicker not working? I don't think the software is working. Give me a second while I restart that too. The screen's gonna flash. Keep me awake, as this is a late night flight for me.
Traffic Cessna 208, turning left base 17.
Okay. So I turned the Toby eye tracker off. Oh, here we go. Going
Traffic
around.
Cessna 7 Alpha, 4 miles southwest of field. Approaching for full stop.
Alright, we're good. Yay. Going to Alpha 1.
Traffic Cessna Alpha, final 17.
Yeah, we've been flying all these flights in the Oregon Trail, and we are going to finish them soon. So. Turning on this mixture now as we get down there.
Traffic Cessna 208 departing runway 17.
Right up there. Okay, cool. We're about 5,000 MSL, so do want to lean that. Lean for maximum RPMs.
Traffic Cessna 208 departing to the southwest.
Sorry. I'm tired too, but like I wanted to get this flight in. Biking on the Bicycle Challenge. We've only gone twice, but I got like 33 miles in. I'll get the rest. I need to definitely do some riding this weekend though to get that going. But we will make it. I'm posting those on my Discord too as well. It has kind of like a 3D GPS type video. It's kind of cool. So.
Traffic Cessna
Tow the eye tracker off.
to the southeast.
Okay, just making sure. Do that right here. Checklist. Okay, brakes are set. Parking brake on. So it's on. It is on. That button's working. Yay! Fuel to the proper tank. We're full, and I want to stay on the left. Trim set for takeoff. Let's look at that right now. And yeah, I haven't touched 2020 at all. Again, I had problems with PMDG. That's the reason why I would fly it now, because this is service update 3 is doing good. Service update 4 does not work with the frame gen mod. It's like spotty the beta, so that's why we're staying on SU3. Annunciator lights, good. Instruments, turn coordinates in the middle, no flag. Heading coordinates about 330. Yep. Vertical is good. Altimeter's good. Horizon's good. Airspeed is good. Make sure best power. Primer in and locked. We pull on that to make sure it's locked in there. 2,000 RPMs.
Traffic Cessna 208 left base runway 17.
Okay, right mag. Whoop. Well, didn't like that.
Traffic Cessna Alpha, 5 miles south inbound for landing 17.
Did not like that. Right, 2,000 RPMs. That's because Spad messed with it, but that's okay. Right mag. Back to both. Left. Back to both. Carb heat on. And vacuum is good. Alternators charging. Fuel pressure, oil temperature, green. Gonna idle. Car feet on, back to 1,000. If there's a problem, take a full mechanical entry otherwise, and there's enough available runway ahead of us, we'll report take up land on the runway. If we are above, let's say 6,000 feet, there's a problem, mechanical entry others will land directly ahead. No one 30-degree turns. Best glide speed 73. If we're above 6,000 feet, there's a problem, mechanical entry otherwise. Take a turn to the left and land downwind on the taxiway, the grass, the runway, whatever's available to us. Best glide speed again is 73. Rotate at 55, climb at 79, and now we just have to put the fuel pump on, taxi light, and strobes. Just the anti-collision landing light should be going on, but it is now. Alright, and that's all. Okay, I'll have to look in the SPAT again. I had it all configured too, so maybe just didn't save it. Alright, we are good to go. Alright, so let's pull up and then make our intentions, and then we'll be good to go. Taking out the Pipe Warrior as we have all these flights, and we'll do this. So no one was on for air traffic control, which is fine. Oh, someone just popped on, but yeah, I better contact them then. So Denver Center 12765.
Left downwind 127.
I'm surprised you didn't like send me a private message and say where the heck are you going. This is a class Delta, so we have to contact them. Okay, so with that, Denver Center, November Foxtrot.
About 5 miles.
Number 120 Echo Foxtrot, Denver Center, go ahead.
Yeah, we're holding short of runway 3 at Casper, Kilo, Charlie, Papa, Romeo, requesting takeoff, clearance VFR, departure to the southwest.
November 120 Echo Foxtrot, Denver Center, stand by. Section 895, to maintain 12,000, cleared localized runway 9er approach into Telluride.
12,000, cleared localized 9er approach.
Section 895, no contact are observed between yourself and Telluride. Part IFR cancellation in the air on the ground list frequency. Frequency change to CTAF, it's approved safe landing.
Alright, we'll cancel IFR now.
We're on the Microsoft Flight Simulator East server if you do want to fly with us, and we're on the service update 3.
Okay, Jet 895, IFR cancellation received, squawk 1200, safe landing.
7046 Quebec, left, downwind 17.
Getting maxed out settings on the AM.
November 8283 Sierra, request descent amended cruise altitude flight level 220.
He wasn't on earlier, so that's kind of cool that he got on there. But
November 8283 Sierra, you said foot level 220?
Quebec, we're right behind you.
A firm,
there's a lot of
8283
traffic
Sierra.
going on here. So
November
we're
83 Sierra, said maintain foot level 220.
Descend and maintain flight level
We're gonna
220,
go
thank you.
against
November
different
8283 Sierra.
November 120 Echo Foxtrot, did you say you wanted flight following today?
Yeah, we'll take flight following for 0 Echo Foxtrot.
November 120 Echo Foxtrot, fly straight out. Wind is 110. Actually, wind. I don't have the wind, it looks like, actually, at Casper for some reason. But runway 3, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 3, 0 Echo Foxtrot. Okay, so anyways, we're clear to go, and let's make this happen. We're going to be with Denver Center for now. So here we go. The flight following, like he'll give that to me later if I want to.
Quebec, we're just going to do a right 360 in the pattern.
Roger.
Okay, clear to go. Rotate 55, climb at 79. We know take a left if we have to, so. I might have broken the rules, but I didn't know he was on. I did check earlier. Got a FedEx plane here. Alright, we're on the ground. Heels on the floor. Full throttle.
7046 Quebec,
And everything
final
should work
17.
here, so. FedEx is trying to beat me here. Oh man. rotate takes a little
Frontier
longer.
Flight 2042, you can expect the ILS from
That's
35
the
left.
altitude.
Northwest is
We expect ALS runway 3, full left, Frontier Flight 2142.
And Frontier Flight 2142, that'll be 35 left, 35 left, please.
Oh, 35 left for Frontier 2142.
Straight
And
out.
Frontier Flight
I did say
2142 at
southwest.
Eldora, cleared ILS from 35 left approach.
We got to the
And one old position Lima Dora, clear ALS runway 35 left, Frontier Flight 2142.
Traffic Cessna 28, departing to the
This has
south.
been quite the upgrade on the computer, though. I like it a lot. All the upgrade I would make is a 5090. Because the limiting factor now is my GPU, the 3090.
That at 41,
It
you
does a
can
great
stand by
job.
for PTC.
Still, we're perfectly happy with the 3090, to be honest with you. So I'm not in a rush to get a 5090. Okay.
Traffic Cessna 565, departing pattern to the east.
Down. Throttle. Try leaning to make sure. I think it's going to be lean enough, but just in case.
Traffic Cessna 208 is 3 to the
Yeah.
southeast, inbound 17.
Right about there.
Allegiant Flight 3180, can you expect
We
or
are going
accept
to
the
go
RNAV
at
Zulu for
about
runway 35 right tonight?
10.5.
Absolutely for Allegiant 3180.
Right,
I should
Allegiant
have set that
3180 at Dog, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 35 right.
At Dog cleared RNAV Zulu 35 right to Allegiant 3180, and we
You
do
guys
have
get back to me in a minute when I contact him.
Allegiant 3180, thank you.
Traffic Cessna 208 departing to the southwest.
United 41, requesting switch hands, sir.
United 481, squawk normal for me, please.
Traffic Cessna 46, Quebec, straight up.
Take 47, correction, added Blue Street, 5577, runway 27 left, line wait, 27 left, Blue Street, 5577.
Alright. And Denver Center, Warrior Zero Foxtrot, requesting our turn to go southwest VFR to the airport.
November 120 Echo Foxtrot. You can VFR at your discretion and squawk 5640 for that flight policy.
5640, and we're at our discretion. VFR. Zero Foxtrot.
American 2852, wind 270 at 10, runway 27 right, clear land. Runway 27 right, American 2852.
Yeah.
United 41, I still have you stand by. If you're flying the Airbus, make sure that you go from auto all the way to
So
on
we're gonna
for
fly
your
with the
takeoff.
electronic flight bag, as you can see. I'm gonna go and see Independence Rock. Just overfly it. We're not gonna go nuts. Casper should be out there. Maybe. Actually, we should go and fly it.
And a 41 got you now. Push
there
straight
it
back
is.
to first
There,
line.
the
Call
FedEx
for
is.
taxi. Expect runway 8 for approach.
4780, contact departure to you.
All right. Now heading to the southwest. Flying with the 10-5. Tobii tracker off. We'll get the heading going on here. So we should get that. Probably should have went the other way. Wasn't thinking. I'll turn the tablet off so you can actually see the sights. So.
American 204 heavy, contact departure, good evening. American 204.
Okay, let's get the autopilot working, then I'll put my altitude in. Okay, alright. Please hold on that heading. Come on, auto. No, it's not holding. This thing is a little wonky on the autopilot sometimes, so you gotta give it some time here.
Exit 234, turn right at Delta 2, then Delta
Okay.
and Alpha to Atlantic Aviation. Delta 2, Delta for exit 234 to Atlantic.
Alright, and We're good. Speed. And it's balancing out. Okay, we're gonna overfly Casper as well. So. Let's see what we got here. We'll see you later, Casper. Oh yeah, that looks good. That tone matching is mapping is a lot better than what I had before. It's a little bit more vivid on my HDR screen, but not much. You can actually see the colors better. So I'm glad I read that thing. All right. Anywho, we're going to go to 10-5, like I said, and we're going to fly Independence Rock and stuff.
Walker 3018 descend via the T-bar 4, arrival Denver's landing north, Denver altimeter is 3015.
Our flight tonight should be a little under 2 hours, hopefully. That's what we're so.
Descend via the T-bar 4, arrival and Denver's landing track. Correction, Walker 3018.
And we had Independence Rock in about 29 minutes or so. We're still climbing, so that could be less.
710 left, 230, 127 left, clear for takeoff. 330, 37 left, then takeoff, American.
Had a little too lean on the mixture there. All right, thanks to Otto the autopilot once again, giving the services to the show.
Automatic pilot.
There it is.
Very cool. All right. And yeah, we're gonna hit near the Rockies tonight. We're overflying Casper right now. And that FedEx is lining up for departure. Oh, Huey. He didn't get like half the things he needs, but he's probably just gonna track me. That's what I do, so. I'm also gonna be at the Denver center pretty soon, as you can see. So, and we're landing there. And then we're gonna be going towards Salt Lake City. So not tonight.
5 left,
flight.
clear to land.
So.
Traffic will be landing on the parallel 35 right from the RNP arc.
2315, fly heading 245, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff. 45, Blue Street 9976, straight ahead on Sierra, right turn onto, let's go right on Papa 3, hold to the Papa. Yeah, right on Papa 3, and right on Papa Blue Street.
Still within the Delta here, so we're slowly getting out of it. We'll watch out for clouds.
American 1697, heading 230, contact departure. 230, departure, American 1697.
Ground speed's not that good. Getting low density, high density altitude. It's
Okay, if we hang out here while we split. Absolutely, that's your spot. You can shut down, do whatever you need to do. Let me know what you want to do from there. They'll be in touch. Thank you.
Cool. I'm gonna update my whole Twitch channel cards, even though no one ever looks at them with all the new hardware. So
5115, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff. Turn left, heading 230.
thanks for tuning in. If you're tuning in, it's late night with our flight. I do have work tomorrow, but again, I wanted to start this about an hour and a half earlier. It just wasn't gonna work for me. So, and I want to get this done. So.
American 2852.
There was some convective stuff in the area, the sky vectors. So keep an eye out on that, but so far so good. So can't complain. vector stuff will be until we get to South Pass.
45 and 27 left, mile away. 10 left, mile away. 45.
In final runway 35 left, front of flight 2142.
Frontier Flight 2142,
Okay, fuel pump off.
wind 21010, runway 35 left, clear to land.
Wind scope clear to land, front of flight 2142.
And Frontier Flight 2142, you will have traffic landing the parallels next to you coming in on the R&P arc.
Frontier 2315, contact Park Ship.
Copy, traffic landing parallel to us.
Independence Rocks are cool. If you want to see like the up close stuff, we did that last stream. It's archived on YouTube. All my flights are, and we actually have a playlist of just the Oregon Trail flights as well. So if you're into it, it's there.
648 on the visual. Blue Streak 5648 helicopter, descend the clock a few miles.
Still a little wavy, and that's the frame gen, by the way. So I don't know what the difference is. I did upgrade the frame gen mod, but it still provides great frames. Again, we're 89 frames per second or so right now with the AMD Ryzen 9 9950X 3D. But yeah, the computer's been solid. No blue screens of death, no nothing. The simulator, on the other hand, yeah, a little issue here and there, but mostly heavy, dense scenery areas. It doesn't happen as much as the old computer. So that's the cool thing. And we're coming up on 10.5 now, so.
November 83, Sierra Lima airspace to the West Salt Lake City is offline at this time. LA Center is online when you get closer. Frequency change for a safe flight.
Frequency change affirmed, November 8283 Sierra, thanks very much, good night.
Oh, someone's from down under. Pretty cool. I still can't imagine going through this on a wagon with ox and family. There are lots of people that died on this thing, so. But there's also supposed to be like places where you can see the ruts of the wagons. So I don't know if we'll see any of that in the simulator.
Center Walker there, Tim has November West Island 34, good name. Walker 3018, you can expect that tonight. It'll be from Eldora. We'll get the 34 from Eldora, correct track.
Crash rocks up there.
Final hello, Recap 4500, 6000 with
10.5.
information, kilo going to Bravo 5. Recap 4500, approach 29999, thank you.
There, and we're good. We'll leave it at 2,500 RPMs. All right, we are on the trail. Just getting going out to again Independence Rock, and then like literally 5 nautical miles to the southwest will be
3180 wind.
Devil's Gate. I don't know if we're gonna see that. We're overflying it, so.
Right, clear to land.
But
Clear to land. 35 right, Legion 3180.
then we're gonna go to Scotts Pass. We'll see the Sweetwater River. I guess that we'll see it over there. But I pinpointed on GPS, and look at the beautiful graphics. Look at the colors. Everything's maxed out in 2024, so the frame gen mod. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like is the jelliness of the frame gen.
Southwest 1057, descend via the Clash 5 arrival. Denver will be landing south by the time you arrive. Denver altimeter 3015.
A little bit. Try the
Ten via the
cap.
Clash arrival, Denver landing south, and copy the altimeter southwest 1057.
As we leave Casper, we just went over Spider Creek. Woof.
Right, 2098, contact channel 118.5.
Hoping to live stream some
Frontier Flight 2142, welcome to Denver. Exit left, Mike to the ramp. Have a
but
good
I gotta
night.
work on that. Probably tomorrow. I'm gonna ride a
Mike
little
to
bit
the
tomorrow.
ramp for
That's the plan. But I gotta
2142. Have a good
get a
night.
whole
Bye.
scene collection for the Great Cycle Challenge from now on. Viking. Then I have to make sure everything's working again. So I use that setup from FS Expo. And as you saw, it depends on like the Wi-Fi. So I use my phone's data plan for that, and it goes in and out, but sometimes it has a good run. So I'd rather have it on there than not. And then I have to find like a plug-in that will say, you know, like signal loss coming right back. You know what I mean? I haven't found anything like that yet. So
240 join the
only when Mona server doesn't get the signal. So where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying? Got about 15 to 16 minutes before we get around Independence Rock, so.
1401, airport 12 o'clock, 1 miles, Fort Field side.
I'm using electronic flight back for navigation. I had to put some GPS points in here. So Independence Rock's over there, and then Devil's Gate's around there with the Sweetwater River. And they actually have like a historical site, so it makes it a little easier to find things. And then going right across to Scott's Pass, South Pass. And that is where the Continental Divide was. It gave them a sloping, it was an incline, but it was so like gradual that it took it the easiest way of getting across the Rockies. And then we're going to just land at Southwest Regional. Our next flight after this will be to Fort Bridger, which was like an important rest point, fort place, but we're not doing that tonight. We're going to try to just get to Rock Springs, Wyoming, and then call it a day. Or night, as I should call it. Yeah, appreciate you coming out. Again, late night with Eric flight, so. It's falling asleep for a long time. Sleep schedule's been all over the place. So. Beautiful colors though, huh? And you're seeing that north end of the airport. So man, I'm so lucky we found the toad map. And we got to work, so. Okay, that's when you have an HDR monitor. It has like brighter colors, so you have to get something to match the colors the closest you can. But it's doing a really nice job right now. I'm kind of like impressed. I'm like, wow.
Clear visual approach runway 27 right, 170 knots, still 5 mile final. Visual 27 right, 170 5 mile.
All right, Independence Rock coming up. 14
November
minutes.
438 Echo at Grand Junction. Request IFR clearance. November 438 Echo, Denver Center clearance on request standby.
171st and 3000, make sure 45.
I'm gonna switch the tanks up. So fuel pump on. Switch to the left. We're actually burning the right, so we're good. And fuel pump off. Fuel pressure holding. I wasn't trained to use the fuel pump when switching the fuel tanks, but it says that in POH, so I'd rather go with that, you know.
November 438 Echo cleared to the Rocky Mountain Metro Airport NOC C1 departures and its filed. Maintain 1010,000. Expect flight level 1900, 10 minutes after departure. Departures this frequency. Squawk 4364.
And Independence Rock's a little easier to see. We'll see like a lake reservoir.
Okay, cleared to Rocky Mountain Metro.
Pathfinder National Wildlife Refuge.
Departure, and then climb to 10,000.
Let's check my altitude. Yeah,
Squawk
fine.
4364.
Up.
November 438 Echo. November 438 Echo readback is correct. Grand Junction altimeter 3000. Expect runway 11 for departure.
Ground speed is picked up. It's nice
Roger. 3000. November 438 Echo. Legion 3180, welcome to Denver. If you get that roll, Papa 7 Echo Delta Mike to the ramp. Alright, Papa 7 Echo Delta Mike to the ramp for the Legion 3180.
So hit a button and it went somewhere with it. That was weird.
American 226, West back.
American 226, welcome back.
Pretty fly.
4742, northboard 3 o'clock, 3 miles, 4
Just saying.
4714. Your fingers are first. Must be right. Choose your discretion. Contact time.
And all the girlies say, I'm ready to fly. Flight guy. Never happens. Never have seen that happen ever. Oh my word. Unos, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis. So yeah, I've never seen anything like that happen in my life with a real pilot. But it is what it is, and I'm very lucky that we have not died of dysentery at any time on this route, because that would be bad. You have not died of dysentery. Oh man, yeah. All right, let's move a little bit more south here. So we'll go right over Independence Rock. Could be one of these. It could be this over here. But again, we took the drone cam out here in the last stream.
Southwest 277, leave my airspace to the east. Minneapolis is offline for 10 proceed.
And I can only imagine going through this wagon with an ox. So
American 1449, leave my airspace to the
that
east.
was a lot.
Minneapolis offline
That had
for
to be
10
a lot.
proceed.
It's that FedEx that was taken off from Casper with us. Check my frames again. Sorry, it's my, yeah, we're in the mid to upper 80s. Liking what I'm seeing. All maxed up in settings. Frame gen is good. I guess that if you had native, like you had a 4000 or 5000 series car, it's probably better than the frame gen mod, but it is what it is. So it's another $2,000 for a 5090 right now, and I don't got that money. But if you want to donate to the Eric Flight Computer Fund, that's the last part I want to get later on. So you do better to donate to the Children's Cancer Research Fund, which is in the upper left-hand corner. We were riding a bike for 150 miles this month, and we had a big marathon, 5th annual marathon this summer, where I raised all that money thanks to wonderful people who watch the stream and donate money to the
November
cause.
120 Echo Foxtrot, leaving airspace to the west. Salt Lake City Center is offline. Radar service is terminated. Bridge changes approved. Squawk VFR. Have a wonderful flight.
Thank you, Zero Echo Foxtrot.
Rank 1004, descend to maintain 5000.
And there we go. And that's in mid-com. All right, Independence Rock. Here we come. I'm thinking it's this one, but I could be wrong. So it could be this whole thing actually. It was pretty big. I thought it was gonna be smaller than this. You know, playing the Oregon Trail game growing up, it shows like a little rock. So you think it's like, oh, it's a rock that people carve their name, but no, it's like a big, you can walk on it rock type deal. You know? And again, I would love to see like wagon tracks, like the ruts from the wagons from back then, because they say that you could see that in certain places. So, but you figure they'd be going this way. And a lot of the highways actually have been paved over the old route, which made sense in a way, because a lot of people that did that route is well known. But like, you wonder if this line could be wagon ruts or not, which I don't think it is, but you never know. It kind of look like that in Google Maps too. But again, this might be the old route right here, this highway. It's going to replace the route with a lot of highways and stuff. They just borrowed from the route, if you will. We're going to be there in about 7.5 minutes. So, and I believe it's going to be this right here. That's Independence Rock. Verify as again.
Reduce speed to 180, then it's going to maintain 5000.
180, then 5000.
That's the Pathfinder National Wildlife Refuge over here. You have the Pathfinder Reservoir over there. And
Spirit 1004, reduce speed to 170.
Gotta be one of these, so yeah, I'm thinking it's this though.
Booster 5249, 12 miles from Delta, maintain 3000 until established on overflies are cleared. Alternate 2 southward approach, maintain 170 knots until Delta.
Almost 100 knot ground speed. So we got some type of wind against us. We're at 10.5, so that was outside temperature. That's about 50 degrees. So that would be 35 degrees over. 10.5. I think I'm doing this right. Yeah, our true airspeed's actually a little higher than easy is.
176, contact tower 118.5.
35 over standard. Plus 35. No switch about that. So our true airspeed's about 116. I calculate usually for 110, so we average it out. Ground speed's still only 95, so.
Turn left heading 360, descend to maintain 4000.
Let's turn 360, go down to 4000, 10, no more.
Turn the tab off so you can see. Okay, Google Maps out there. Just to make sure I got this.
Going up right there, 635, 6 down to 1.
635, correct, roger.
It's right near the Playa Lake.
5249, contact tower 118.5.
So this is the lake, Playa Lake. Points out at the Independence Rock. So this is Independence Rock over here, I believe. I was right. The settlers would come here, carve their names in the rocks. Again, the Oregon Trail actually goes with other trails, like the California Trail, Utah, Salt Lake City Trail. So, but what basically did the Oregon Trail in is that they built the railroad, Transcontinental Railroad, so you didn't have to like go on a wagon anymore and go west. But a lot of people did because they were offered free land. So, it is what it is. Awesome graphics, huh? I think they're great. I think that looks better than ever on OBS. It's amazing. That's cool. So I think we will keep it. No more loop, and tweaking. It's just tone matching, and then I did a little tweaking on the tone matching. As close as I could to the real screens. This is Independence Rock here. I might go up to there, but I'm not positive.
1004, maintain 4000, turn left heading 300, join the 2 right, low budget.
4,300,
Some pants. And that's the Sweetwater River that you're seeing. So again, we're gonna follow that river a little bit, go down here, and that will be Devil's Gate, and we'll see if we can find it. So, see if we can find it. Should be a little rest area near Independence Rock as well. So, now that I'm looking at it, Oregon Trail Road is just north of this. This is the Oregon Trail back. Goes into the highway, and it goes right near. So Independence Rock's actually this thing over here. I was wrong. It's not that. It's this little thing right here. Again, they carved their names in that, did all that stuff. So that is the infamous Independence Independence Rock. Located at the Independence Rock State Historic Site. There's a little rest area here, so you can like park there and then go visit it. I know people have climbed it, pictures and everything. So, and the Oregon Trail would go right here. We'll get to that highway. This is Oregon Trail Road, so you figure that's the Oregon Trail. Those might be. It is a road, but like I don't know. You might see wagon runs on the side. It's amazing that you can still see them. It's because it got traveled over that much. You know? So, Independence Rock. You can tell by this little lake here. What's that called? Playa Lake. They had Mormons that would carve your name in the rock, and you paid them $5 back then. That's cool. I was letting some other guy carve my name in there. No one wants to be doing that stuff. Independence Rock. Very cool. We got some traffic on the highway as well. Alright, we're gonna go look for Devil's Gate next, but let's go over the history here. So, okay, Independence Rock. So again, it's located right outside Casper, and it's Independence Rock, one of the trails. Oops, stop it! One of the trail's most famous landmarks, where hundreds of pioneers carved their names into the stone. Nearby the Oregon Trail wagon ruts. Historic site preserves the deep grooves left by the thousands of wagons, offering a powerful reminder of the massive westward migration that passed through the area. And now we're going to go 5 miles and visit Devil's Gate, which is a dramatic natural rock formation along the Oregon Trail in Wyoming. The Sweetwater River cuts a narrow, deep canyon through solid granite. Standing about 370 feet high, the sheer walls created a striking landmark for emigrants heading west. Though wagons could not pass directly through the gorge, pioneers camped nearby and often marveled at its rugged beauty. The site became an important reference point along the trail, symbolizing both the challenges of the journey and the awe-inspiring landscape. So it looks like that. They didn't go through it, but they camped around it. It was like a big, hey, we're making it to the west moment. So we'll get back in the plane. We're going to be there in just a couple minutes. I'm trying to look for it because, again, on Google Maps, type Devil's Gate, it's going to show me
415 miles from the Alto, descend and maintain 3,000 until stops on the localized and cleared out. 22 start approach, maintain 170 knots until Alto.
That's the small here. So Devil's Gate, actually it's with the river. So if we see the river, which is right here, this is probably Devil's Gate right here. Yeah, that's it right there. So Devil's Gate, everybody. They would ride by that, they'd see that, they'd go, hey, I'm heading west. And that's this and this. And the river cut right through granite 42 times. That's cool too. Again, it looks like this in real life. Right below us, right here. Alright, I'm going to continue on our way now to South Pass, which is where they cross the Continental Divide. If you know what that means, I had to check it up myself because I was a little confused and I was like, huh? It's where the rivers diverge. So like if you're going west, the rivers are going to start going towards the Pacific Ocean. And if you're going east, they're going to start going to the Atlantic Ocean through like the Gulf of Mexico and stuff. So that's what they mean by Continental Divide. Let's go turn on course here. Again, I'm using my electronic flight bag for navigation here. So should be right about there.
There's an emergency landing on the cross runway.
Devil's Gorge right below us. Very cool. You gotta wonder if some of these are the wagon runs. Nope.
5286, turn right heading 180, be back across the bottom. Alright, right 180.
And that little area is the Martins Cove Visitor Center down here. And you can get out there and kind of see what's going on. The Oregon Trail Road is this right here, so That should be the old Oregon Trail that we are following along Oregon Trail Road.
Air 1004, there's an emergency landing runway 35.
By capping it, you got the river and water in there.
Keep in the final for now, we'll keep you posted.
We're here to help.
Pretty cool.
Alright,
Alright, back to the plane.
Two submarine localizer and same thing for you.
Alright, we copy 300 and drop my bus like that.
100 knot, ground speed filing. Fuel, probably gonna switch to the right. Fuel pump on. Switch to the right. Fuel pump off. Fuel pressure looking good. We got a while to go. 45 minutes till we hit South Pass. And then we just go for our landing at Rock Springs, Wyoming. So.
1313, roger.
I got a cheap mouse pad with one of my designs on it. I went through Temu to see, hey, maybe they'll print it out right, and it'll be another way of like maybe lowering prices for people. It wasn't that good. I mean, I could still use it for me, but I wouldn't ever sell that. So, but hey, it was $2 and change, and I needed a new mouse pad for the desk. So I'm gonna probably order the higher quality that I offer on the Airflight Aviation Design Store. It's more money, but it's definitely better quality. Again, if you're just tuned in, we're flying the Oregon Trail. This is our 5th flight in the series. You can watch the other ones on YouTube, youtube.com/irlpilot. And we are flying the South Pass, which is where they cross the Continental Divide. That's where we're next. So. Devil's Gate back there. One last look at it before we continue on. And this is called Oregon Trail Road because that's where Oregon Trail went. So. There's also a fort out here, Fort Seminole, which I don't know what that's all about, but it looks like it could be an old fort. So that's right around the area as well. Oh, they rebuilt it. I think they built it, yeah. Alright, anyways. Devil's Gate and Fort Seminole. Ready? Not far from Devil's Gate, 2 fur traders, Charles Lajunas, and his business partner Auguste Archambault, built their trading post called Fort Seminole in 1852. So that's what it is. Seminole comes from Simonot, or Little Simon, the French Catholic baptismal name for fur trader. So we got some French fur traders back there at the fort. And let me see if I can just quickly look at it. It'd be just south of the visitor center. See if it's like over here somewhere. So there was a fort. And they rebuilt it. Pretty cool. They sold the wagon trains heading west, serviced the mill, and the military companies traveling back and forth across the plains. So each went to the partners returned to St. Louis, Missouri. So there you go. That's pretty cool.
Rank 1004, climb, maintain 5,000.
5,000,
Actually, Spirit 1004.
They left the fort for good in 1855 because they had Native American uprisings. So, fort burned down in 1862. Site faded from knowledge. 2001, the actual fort site was discovered, and they rebuilt it in 2002 near its original location. Inside exhibits tell the story of the French trappers trading post, as well as the history of what took place at the fort after it was abandoned. And it's pretty cool. So. Pretty cool. Well, you know, lots of history on these flights, so lots of history. Turn west.
Strength 1096, approach altitude 2993.
Excuse me.
Canada 739, descend and maintain.
Again, can you imagine going through this whole thing with, like, you know, a wagon? That wasn't easy. I'll tell you. Not that I've ever been on a wagon, so I can't really tell you, but you know what I'm saying. Alright, and if you follow the highway, the Oregon Trail is just north of that with the river. So, the river's there, so it's just south of that. Could be wrong on that.
Correct 1313 is going to maintain 5,000.
It's over there. And they follow that river pretty hard. Trail's all the way there.
Turn right heading 360, maintain 3,000.
No. Trying to follow on Google Maps or trail. North of that thing. Looks like maybe it turns to the California Emigrant Road. That's near Soda Lake, which is out here. I don't know if they'll show the lake or not. Yeah, they're gonna follow the Sweetwater right there north of us. Probably go near Jeffrey City.
Speed 160.
And then eventually they're gonna keep following the Sweetwater River. That's what they're gonna do. It looks like it. That's what I'm looking at here. It's a South Pass. And then from there, I don't really know. I would think they would probably follow a river of some sort. So maybe this one over there. But again, we're gonna land at Rock Springs. And some of them went to Rock Springs. It was a good place to like get water for your horses and stuff, and kind of get relaxed while you're going west. So read about that online as well. That will be our stop for tonight.
American 1313, turn right heading 180.
180, American 1313.
Very cool. Pick up some ground speed here as we go west. Just boggles my mind to follow the river here on a wagon.
1004, flighting 090.
090.
Beautiful scenery. I want to thank people for following me when I wasn't streaming. Captain Cocktail, who also joined my Discord, so thank you for that. And we made our goal of 640 people on Twitch, so we're going up to 650 now. So more the merrier. So push that follow button if you're watching. You can also push the subscribe button on YouTube. That's how you're probably going to get notified of my flying, because again, I have family and kids. I can't really keep the schedule like on task there. But we're also coming up on 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so kind of like where that's going. And then after that, I just need you all to watch as many videos as possible so I can monetize the channel again. It hasn't been monetized since 2017 because they changed the rules right around then. So, and it's used for real flying and stuff like that, sim stuff, whatever money I do make. So your contributions to my stream has also made it so I could get this computer built, and that's awesome. So it would help out immensely if you push that subscribe button and watch my videos on YouTube. So you can pick one of the marathon flights, just let it run overnight. It's all about watch hours, so I have to get to 3,000 average watch hours, and we're about at 1,300. So anything you can do to help that, I appreciate it. Gonna be a lot of just mountains, and I don't know if this is desert. I think it's more like plateau-ish plains. I'm guessing. But regardless, beautiful scenery.
1313, turning 240, join a 27 right left advisor.
240, join 27 right left advisor.
10-04, turn right heading 180.
34 minutes till we hit South Pass. And they have like a, I think it's deserted, but it's like an old west town there now that you can go visit. But this is how they got through the Rockies.
Turn 635, contact the tower 118.5.
Our tower, Mike, they're back on that.
Heading 090.
090, 5142.
Oh, I forgot to say we're monitoring guard. Forgot to do that command tonight. Jeez.
You're on guard with
And we'll get there before you know it. So, did not miss a beat with this one. But last stream we kind of messed up. We were going to try to get to Fort Laramie. And I went to Laramie, Wyoming, thinking, oh, it's Fort Laramie. It's not. I had to go north. But we did overfly it. We did get to see it. So. Very interesting that they had a fort there.
Booster 5286, contact tower 118.5.
A small little fort too, from looking at it here. So they made a replica right next door to it, but they actually have the site kind of outlined. So interesting. Right after Oregon Trail too. Not that far off at all. No, it's kind of cool to do things like this. So.
10-04, BVX across the final for spacing, speed 170.
Very cool.
170.
X1313, 14 miles from the altitude, descend to maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared alternate due southward approach, maintain 170 knots until altitude.
3000 still established, cleared island.
Looking at the California Emigrant Road. Oh, there it goes, Oregon Trail. Yeah, they follow that river pretty hard, Sweetwater River. I'm seeing here on Google Maps. It's kind of cool that they have the Oregon Trail kind of like mapped out as well. Then they're going through there. It's kind of cool to see again. This is like 200 years ago. Almost.
070.
070, please, 5142.
Yeah, they went through the mountains. Kind of lost the trail on Google Maps. There's Continental Peak. Then I saw this grave of Charlotte Danzy on there. And that was a person that was moving out west that died.
Air Canada 7839.
Seems like it follows Route 28 down. Kind of. Yeah, because they have an Oregon Trail historical site here on 28. And then they basically cross the,
Final good evening, November 6th.
they have a ferry across the Green River. So.
We'll check to resume the arrival, speed 190.
600 Leo over, Roger.
It's pretty cool.
Booster 5142, turn right heading 180.
180, 5142.
Yeah, this is what it is. Okay, got way to go there, and again, the Oregon Trail would be going the river over there, so we're not that far off from where they would be. Even on gas, we're on the right tank, we're looking good. In fact, it might be time to switch.
Frank
Yeah,
1096, turn
okay,
left heading
flip-flop button.
360, maintain 4000.
To the left. And pump off. For sure. Very cool.
Frank 1313, I'll give you your first fax.
Still have about 31
Thank you, contact
and a half minutes to go to get to South Pass. So they said that it took them, I think they said 2 to 4 days to get there from Independence Rock. So excuse me. And you have to go across rivers too. Like all your stuff's there. And it's kind of like a drill game where you have to decide what you want to do. Very nice scenery. Again, I would have never flown this route ever, but it's been pretty cool to do. And I archive all these events on my Discord, so if you ever want to try it for yourself, I'm updating the route as I do it, just to make sure it's totally accurate. But it's pretty cool to do some historical base flights. I really do enjoy it when I get time. So, but we're pulling a late nighter tonight to make this happen. So. Suppose if you made out west, you got land.
District 5142, turn right 240, join the 27 right localized.
240, join the localized positioning 5142.
Thursday feels like a Friday, but it's not. But anyways, lock and load. We're gonna make this happen. Lock and load.
1096, turn left heading 300, be vector cross the final for space. Spirit 1004, contact tower 118.5, again, thanks for your help.
1004, no problem.
Preferences from home interface.
Thank you.
And Jarvis is online.
Importing all preferences from home interface. Systems are now fully operational.
There you go. Nice job. Oh man. Things I do. Things I do.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Just saying. I try to be entertained. Alright, 26 and a half minutes to go to get to South Pass and then right to the airport and then we call it a night because I need sleep. I didn't want to get a flight in. So,
Just verify 3000, please.
I just thought about that. Did I leave process lasso, whatever that is, on? Yes, I did. So, process lasso. They said, ChatGPT said give it a try because it's going to really tweak things, and I tried making it so that this has high priority and everything on the simulator. So, right now it's saying it's on normal though. But you can tell it which cores to use. There's 32 cores in this processor, so threads, you know what I'm talking about. So it's actually 276 threads, and the simulator's using most of everything. So yeah, it's been a great processor. I do, as of now, highly recommend the AMD processors. First one I ever bought. I was always an Intel guy, but it just made sense with everything I wanted.
Down to 5,000 feet, 180, American 27 feet.
Sure, airspeed's kind of high.
Good, 96.1, 4 miles from Jalto, maintain 3,000 until established on low flies, cleared out, turning 2 sour approach, maintain 170 knots until Jalto.
170 until
Uh-oh. Ban evader restricted. Did you actually get on there? I don't think so. I think they stopped. But I'll ban him now. I think they banned it automatically. I'm just going to block him now. Actually, here's the ban button. Ban. There you go. That was interesting. I guess it didn't show up in the Twitch chat, but someone trying to sell me views. Seriously, if you want to watch any of the videos on YouTube, the irlpilot channel, youtube.com/irlpilot, you'll be helping me. I need to get 3,000 watch hours. I think that's in a year on average. Or is it 4,000? I can't remember, but just watch the videos, okay? Because we need everything. Got a nice one out there. We're not real old time again. We are real old weather though. And even though there's convective stuff out here, I have not felt much at all. So, Sweetwater River, again the main river they kind of followed out here. Off our right. You don't picture this when you play the Oregon Trail, but this is what it is. You know.
2017 to maintain 4,000.
4,000, American 27.
Whew. I think there's an event coming up Saturday with emergency flight club. Let me just double check that because I'm going to try flying that if I can. Again, it all depends on the schedule. The event on Saturday is, it's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And it's the Chili Dog Fly-In. So there's a scenic early autumn flight to Gladwin Zettel Memorial Airport. No clue. That's in Michigan. And they say we should recommend cooking up your favorite chili dog recipe. So I'll eat the chili. I don't know. I haven't done a chili dog in a long time. Actually, that's not true. That's not true at all. We were down in Dallas to visit my niece. We went to a Texas Rangers game, and they had like this hot dog sampling platter thing. You gotta get charged left and right. And I was surprised that the prices were kind of not Fenway prices. Like Boston Fenway food prices are terrible. But cool story on that. When I went to the Red Sox game this season with my family, the food services, the people who serve like the drinks and stuff, were actually like near on strike. So like when I went and bought my souvenir cup for like I think it was $9 and change. Now it's supposed to be like $9 and change, and then refills are like a couple bucks. But the guy's like, "Oh no, just bring it back. I'll give you free refills." I'm like, "Okay." I didn't quite understand what was going on. But remember, this is a food service company where like they're close to striking because they think they deserve more money. So they probably do, to be honest with you. So anyways, I was getting free refills all game. I'm like, this is amazing. Yeah, just tell me what you want. Okay, cool. And don't have to wait in line. I felt awkward about that because I was like, I wasn't cutting, but I was going to the side saying, "Oh, can I get a refill?" Right away, no problem. I was like, okay, cool. And well, lo and behold, we're looking at Facebook the next week, and the guy that's serving me my food put a post on Facebook for the union and said, "Oh yeah, well, until this is all solved, just come see me here. You buy a souvenir cup, I'll give you free refills." So like, I don't think he was supposed to, but he's doing it out of resistance, if you will. So that was quite interesting. I mean, I think Fenway could probably afford those, but it was kind of cool. It was like the most I ever drank at a ballpark, because I'll tell you that's expensive. You can walk out of there paying like 150 bucks in food for your family, easy. But and then they're trying to automate more. I think that's the big problem with the union too, because they had this place where you just put all your food on this thing and took a picture of it, and it like totaled everything for you and just paid with a card. So that was quite interesting as well. Sweetwater River, just to the north of us, where the Oregon Trail is following over there. And we're 32.9 nautical miles out from South Pass, which is where the Continental Divide is. Yeah, general incline. You can tell why they wanted to go through here to get through the Rockies. Continental Peak is up ahead as well over here. I think that might be it right there. So that's 8,431 at its peak. But man, if I didn't have to work for a living and I had enough time in my hands, I would love to just travel like this, like for real, like just travel through the United States and like historical things like this. That would be awesome. So. But we got a bunch of series of flights planned. We have to get the VinFizz flights going, and we have to finish them this year. For the first year ever, we will try to finish the VinFizz. And 2024 makes it a little easier because it's a lot quicker to start up 2024 compared to 2020. 2020, I might be waiting there 40 minutes sometimes for all the scenery. So that chili dog flying, that looks like a good thing right there. We're gonna try flying that if we can this Saturday. So. Might not be able to. I gotta get miles in too on the bike, so I don't know. I'll have to balance it out and see what happens.
376 heavy turn left setting 300.
See what happens.
Alright, left turn 300.
So I kind of want to get to at least 60 miles by at least halfway through next week. And I'm already halfway there, but we're gonna have to move this along. My hip was doing great today till I started throwing out some baseballs with my son to get him catching and throwing correctly, because he's got travel baseball coming up this year, and he's got rec league, but he had marching band practice today, so he's balancing everything out. But yeah, I mean, I felt terrible because my hip started hurting. I reached to catch the bad throws, so it's getting better. I think it's going to take a long time. So 18 minutes away from the South Pass, Continental Divide. And that was again a big moment for people on the Oregon Trail. I mean, that's how you get through the Rockies, you know. But might try setting the drone cam down there. There's not much to see. It's literally just where the Continental Divide is, but we do have a little history to show you when we're at the South Pass. So. Again, they're following the Sweetwater River to the north of us. So right here. So. Typically, they only went 15 miles in one day, too. So, I mean, this took a long time to complete. We're doing like probably like 100-something miles per hour right now. So we travel what they would have traveled in about what? Give me a second here. We'll do the math. We're going about almost 7 times the speed they did on Ox. So give me a second. Yeah, about 6 to 7 times faster. So, what's the guy do? We gotta do something. Oh.
65 per truck.
It's gonna convert 99 knots to miles per hour. So actually, that's actually wrong. Just give me a second. I'm traveling about 113 miles per hour. In this plane.
23 to center, maintain 4,000.
They went 50 and I went 113. How much faster? It's too late for math, man. My brain is fried. So, but let's do a ratio. About 13 times faster, actually. No, I think. No, it's not 13 times faster. They'll come back to me. Let my head clear up. Here on the late night on the East Coast, and I'm sacrificing, but I wanted to get this flight done tonight. So if you just tuned in, because I saw some people just tuned in on Twitch, we are flying the series of Oregon Trail flights, and this is the 5th leg. We're going from Casper, Wyoming to Rock Springs, Wyoming. The actual trail would follow the Sweetwater River, which is just north of us, but we're going to where the Continental Divide in the United States was, and that's how they got through the Rockies. And as you can see, it's pretty flat here. Like, it's high elevation, but pretty flat, and made it a perfect place for them to go.
4723, turn right heading 182.
To get through the Rockies. So, and then we're gonna go land in Rock Springs, Wyoming, which was not like an official stop, but people did stop there to get water, to let their animals graze, this and that. So, yeah. Rocking all max settings on my new computer. I got AMD Ryzen 9 9950X 3D. It is amazing. So, and graphics are really, really good. I'm using the Google Map enhancement though. That's why they might look a little different than yours. The first time we're actually got tone mapping. The HDR graphics actually work. So hope you're enjoying the visuals because they look a lot better than they've ever looked before. Maybe a little bit more red on your end, but still looking.
4723, speed 170, turn right 240, join us, hotel right, low
That is the Sweetwater River right there. Oh man, excuse me. South Pass coming up ahead. Do appreciate you coming out, especially if you're on the East Coast like me and late night. But map enhancement wasn't working at first. The license server went down. Seeing that they build a new computer, it kind of had to like have the license like updated. We updated SPAD tonight as well. So.
Heavy 777, 3,800.
Get the old desktops with my son now. Put my old 2080 in there. He's got everything else working, so he's enjoying it. 13 minutes till we get to South Pass.
4723, follow traffic. Cross right turn, clear visual for turn 927 right. They're doing 106, correction, 170 and still 5 out.
Alright, gotta blow my nose. Allergies are hitting me once again. They're on and off lately. I'm gonna let auto fly the plane. I'll be right back. And we're back. Welcome back. Got a lot of mountains here. South Pass City, which I think is abandoned. I can't remember if I read that right or not, but that would be just north of South Pass. We got a bird. You see the bird? Flew right by that bird. Wow. That was a weird look at that bird. Flying by.
You're 1440, turn left heading 300, join 27 right localizer.
Traveling about 109 miles per hour.
At the 300 heading.
Where they only traveled at 15 per day. So, that means actually, now that I think of it, I could travel 2,616 miles in a 24-hour period. They went for 15 in a day, typically. So, yeah, going a lot faster. Out there on our right is Granite Peak. And you got Atlantic Peak. It's a whole mountain range out there. And that is that's basically the Rockies, from what I'm seeing here. Let me show you on my tablet here. Pro old tablet, because I use this. But yeah, that leads into the Rockies. And we're going to be just south of that. So. Some high elevation there. Remember when I flew the Cannonball Run with CDL a long time ago? That was hard to cross the Rockies there. So, I don't know if that was it. That might have been where I crossed it, to be honest with you, because I remember it being like 13,000 feet almost. Man, that's some high elevation right there.
Okay, American 26 turn heading 180. Heading 180.
How are we doing off fuel? On the left. And we'll keep it on there for now. Remember to push that follow and subscribe button, please. Appreciate all of you coming out. But, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And then hopefully going to monetize in the future and get more people watching. So, hoping. Did monetize the Airflight channel for like a month or two, and then they changed the rules on that. But my other YouTube channel pays for all my roller flying, and I would love to have the Airflight channel kind of like contribute to that a little bit more. So, Continental Peak, right there. Again, a Continental Divide is where the rivers on a continent go different ways. So, rivers on this side typically flow towards the Atlantic, the other side they go to the Pacific. So, this is Sweetwater Creek right below us. That seems to be what the emigrants followed on the Oregon Trail.
1440 is going to maintain 3,000.
Can't even picture going through this little wagon though. That's crazy. That is crazy. Look at that. There's nothing out here. It's just you and a river. Crazy.
3165, turn left heading 360.
Oregon Trail could be over here. We are about 8.5 minutes away from South Pass. So, and again, we'll put up the relevant historical information. And then we'll land at Rock Springs, Wyoming. Call it an evening.
Dragon 1440, 2 miles from Delta. Maintain 3,000 until established on lower side. Declared out 22 starting first. Maintain 170 knots.
Good tunes. Oh man.
American 26 area, descend to maintain 3,000. 3,000, American 26. American 1165, descend to maintain 4,000. 4,000, American 1165.
Those colors. Sweetwater River right there. And even if you took an e-bike and you did like the biking camping thing, you could go further than 50 miles per hour. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you're going to refill all your supplies and stuff. Some of those places. Yeah, all the peaks, the Rockies over there are far right. What's up, Pat Dog? What's going on? Hey, dude, your stream is doing a lot better from what I saw. So I'm glad. Proud that you got that chance there, that Starlink stuff. Doing good. Flying the Oregon Trail. Flight number 5. We're gonna finish this series for once. I got bunch of things planned, and I'm actually gonna get one done. So, very late here though. Wanted to be done an hour ago. That's just not gonna happen. So, 9.8 nautical miles out from the South Pass, which is where the Oregon Trail went through the Continental Divide. They probably had a pretty good feeling that they were going to make it to the west. Not all of them did. Rockies that way.
American 1496 with you, 6,010.
American 1496, first descend to maintain 3000.
3000, American 1496.
It's kind of amazing that we live in a time where you could like fly and they all had to go on wagons, you know.
American 1496,
It's pretty crazy.
350.
American 350, American 1496.
I think in the past might be over here because we're coming up on it right now. There's a highway that goes through it. So, and I don't know if they went south or not, to be honest with you. We're going to head south.
Turn lefting 350, descend maintain 3000.
You can only imagine what it was like in the 1800s to like look up on all this land and stuff. A lot of them, that's what they did. They moved out west to get land. They were offered land to settle west. So, and now look at that land. It's not cheap to live in Oregon in some places. I'm saying that as a Bostonian, like just south of Boston, about a half hour to 40 minutes. So, good deal. Get some free land. Hold it for generations and sell it. Just saying.
American 1496, the airport's going to be 12 o'clock in 8 miles. When able to advise the field inside.
American 1496.
American 1496, service will press runway 27 right, 1870 knots until a 5 mile final.
But after this, they typically went to Fort Bridger, which we're going to do on another flight. Not right now. And then they kind of went south of Salt Lake City, I think. And there was like a desert there, so like I don't even know what they did, but I'll research that as we go.
American 1738, fly heading 360.
Right turn 360.
So I don't think the desert would be a good place to bring a wagon or oxen, but you probably maybe had to. There were different roads again for like the California Trail, the Utah Trail, the Oregon Trail. They sometimes kind of were redundant, if you will. They use the same trails. So coming up on South Pass here, so it's probably over here. That's what I'm thinking, and I'm thinking they went this way. That's how they got through the Rockies. So
American 1496, contact the tower 118.5. Good day.
the official pass is somewhere about 4.8 nautical miles in front of us, or something somewhere out here. And that was a huge thing. So let's look at the historical significance of South Pass, shall we? Here. So South Pass, located in present-day Wyoming, is one of the most critical landmarks in the Oregon Trail. This broad, gently sloping gap in the Rocky Mountains allowed wagons to cross the Continental Divide without the steep grades and dangerous terrain found elsewhere. At over 7,400 feet in elevation, the pass provided a natural gateway to the west, making large-scale migration by wagon train possible. Its discovery and use were vital to the success of the Oregon, California, and Oregon trails, symbolizing both a major milestone on the journey and the opening of the American frontier. So, welcome to the official entrance to the American frontier, I guess. It's here. It's actually over here. So I think this road would probably be about where it is from what I'm seeing. Pretty cool. Alright, let me get in the plane and actually go a little bit more to the west here. Make sure I don't line up. But there is a pass to the Rockies. So that's here.
2,100.
It's kind of cool to see the Rockies off to the right. It's
American 1731,
That's why we flew to the South Pass.
7 miles when able to dive to field inside.
I'm thinking they followed this river still, and then they kind of crossed somewhere around here. But there is a museum here. Yeah, stay historic site. So, yeah. It's gotta be here. This has gotta be it right here, because I'm getting not right on here. It's very interesting that they had to navigate the Rockies. And we're gonna head direct to pretty soon. So I'm gonna go back NY GPS, Kilo Romeo,
American 1738, contact
Kilo Sierra.
Good night.
I'll have that direct to pretty soon. This is to the south. Yeah. That's where South Casper is.
Blue Street 5696, reduce speed of 190.
All right, I guess we're good to go. Take a picture really fast. Now we're gonna go to our destination airport, Kilo Romeo, Kilo Sierra. Switch this to nav.
Blue Street 5696, turn left, take 340 once the speed fast is going to be 2100.
So we're landing and calling this flight. It's been an awesome flight. Again, very, very good, nice colors and scenery. Glad I got OBS to use tone mapping now for HDR, because it looks way
American
better.
2595, descend to maintain 3000, fly heading 360.
I don't know if they went south on this. I gotta be honest with you. Not seeing wind chill. I'm thinking that might have been 128. That's just me. So. Which, in that case, it's right bonus, I believe. Yeah. So that might have been the Oregon Trail right here. Going through this little branch right here.
Going
that way. Could be wrong on that, could be right. There's a South Casper Wyoming rest stop along Route 28, so maybe that's right where they crossed. They crossed the Sweetwater River, so, which I believe is right here.
American 2595, descend maintain 2100.
Very colorful and cool to see. Max graphics on 2024. Looking awesome. Look at that sun. It's gorgeous.
Lima 6160, turn sliding 110, vectors to the final descent, maintain 4000.
110 to 4000.
Parting of the Ways, Emigrant Cutoff Historic Site. That's on Route 28 as well. But I guess there's a fork in the road as you follow that highway. And I'm looking at it right here. So it's called Parting of the Ways, Emigrant Historic Place here. It says Parting of the Ways. This marks a fork in the trail right to Oregon, left to Utah and California. That makes sense. So, that's pretty cool. They got a sign here. So people would travel obviously to go to California and stuff too as well. And then left is the main route to Oregon and California trails. Trail to the right is the Summit Greenwood cutoff. So they're gonna go south. That's what we're saying, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. So, make the decision to cross the desert and save miles or to favor their livestock. Well, that's interesting. And most 2/3 of the immigrants chose the main route through Fort Bridger, which is what we're going to do in our next flight. So, very cool. Oh, look at that.
American 2595, turn left, heading 340.
So that's what it looks like out here. Very cool. Wow, look at that.
6160, turn 15 degrees left for the sequence and reduce speed to 170.
It's kind of cool if they have the whole trail marked out, you know. they got trail ruts out here as well. Pretty cool. See all that in life. I probably won't ever get the chance to. Maybe. If I hit it rich, go on trips, you know. Because I'd love to do stuff like this.
4000 to 170, American 1313.
Very cool. Parting the ways on Route 28.
American 2595, your traffic follows 12 o'clock
Just
and
follow
4.5
that
miles
highway.
westbound Regional Jet coming up on the bridge at 2000.
I don't know where that is anymore, but it's here around here somewhere.
American 2595, clear, I'm sorry, follow that traffic clear visual turn from West right.
Rockies behind us.
5 miles final.
Going for a final landing tonight at Southwest Wyoming Regional there. So ATIS, I gotta get to that. So is this a Class Delta?
Piedmont 6160 to send
No,
main
that's not a Class
3000.
Delta. That's non-tower.
Maintain 3000,
It's not tower. It's not tower. They do that. Diagram 118.375. Let's get that in. Go for
American
weather.
2595, contact the tower 118.5. Good day. American 2595, tower 185.
See
Good
if
day.
we get any weather as well. Oh, come on, let's go.
Kilo Romeo Kilo Sierra
did.
automated weather
Cool.
observation 0400 Zulu. Wind 160 and 6. Visibility 10. Sky conditions
6.
no clouds below 12,000.
That's
Temperature 16C. Dew point 0C. Altimeter 3014.
Piedmont 6160, turn right heading
Kilo
180.
Romeo Kilo Sierra automated weather observation 0400 Zulu. Wind 160 and 6. Visibility 10. Sky condition no clouds below 12,000. Temperature 16C. Dew point 0C. Altimeter 3014. Kilo Romeo Kilo Sierra automated weather observation 0400 Zulu. Wind 160.
All right, 160.
Visibility
6.
Sky conditions
I forget
no
what
clouds
runway we're
below
going to.
12,000.
Back to guard.
Temperature
You know what that means if you watch this channel.
Go on, guard, lift.
Altimeter 3014.
All right, runway 16 means 21. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, see a crosswind component here. It's 21.
Piedmont 6160, your traffic follows 2 o'clock 5 miles northwestbound
Okay,
Arizona
weather
Final
once
Airbus
again.
2000.
606.
Piedmont 6160, turn right heading 210, follow that traffic clear visual turn from right 27 right, maintain 170 knots until
This is an
5
awesome
miles
crosswind
final.
component calculator. You see here. On my tab. Yeah, so we're going to go 160. Crosswind, left 5 knots. So runway 21 it is.
534,
That's what got about 22 minutes to go. Oops. Whoa, zoomed in big time. Hello.
4040 on the heading permit.
Pattern altitude here would be about 7,750-ish. So we'll do a descent pretty soon. Peaks are a little high here, so we don't want to go on the 7,000 just yet. We want to get in there first. So.
American 864, turn left heading 020.
020, American 864.
Piedmont 6160, contact the tower 118.5.
Mount roll time of you have remote weather. Thank you again for all coming out. Appreciate you all coming out here as I sacrifice my sleep to do another flight.
Right, 180, American 1313.
Tomorrow's Friday though, so we get the weekend. Hopefully to chill a little bit. But I think on Saturday we're going to a place as well, so I might not be able to do that event now that I think of it. Just thought about that.
American 864, reduce speed to 170, that is
We'll be flying hopefully once at least this weekend, and try to get these Oregon Trail flights done. Not in a rush, but the VinFizz flights, which is the first intercontinental flight, gonna try doing those again this year. So that should start on Sunday, I think.
American 530.
So I try to start on the day where they started back in 1911. So let me see when that was. I think it's the 14th. So flights.
Blue Stripe 5158 Bridge, roger.
Excuse me. All right. Started. It had a Wright Model B. The Wright Brothers model in here is not going to work because the B was a little bit more stable. So,
American 864, turn left, thing 360.
Left 360, American 864.
when did it start? And they have the VinFizz at the Smithsonian. So he left Sheepshead Bay, New York on September 17th. So we still have a couple of days here. Leave on September 17th. That's next Wednesday. And I might be able to do that. So I'm going to put start VinFizz flights on that day so I don't forget. And we'll emulate that as well. That's something I've been trying to do for years, and I always start it, but then like had problems with the simulator, blah blah blah. But we'll try to make it happen. I like these flight series. They take me places I don't really fly usually on the simulator, especially the Oregon Trail. I haven't done a lot with Wyoming.
Heading 240 on the 27 right localizer.
178.
240 turn localizer, Oregon 1313.
Got a little bit of wind here. Doing on gas. Oh, gonna go to the right. So fuel pump on. Switch to the right.
Max 1313, Portugal South, turn me 12 o'clock, 1 mile.
Fuel pump, American
Off.
1313.
Fuel pressure holding.
1313, clear visual for 27 right.
Clear for the visual to 27 right, American 1313.
This is beautiful stuff. I mean, it's very tan, but it's beautiful stuff. Remember to hit that like button on YouTube. It helps with the algorithm. Yeah, doing anything I can to entertain, but also to make a little more cha-ching for real life flying. So we won't probably be flying until November because I'm paying off this computer that we just built. But I think it's worth the sacrifice, and I'm probably gonna do my 3 full stop night landings. To be current to take passengers at night. I haven't flown at night in a long time, but that's the goal. And the restaurant I used to do is no longer. I fly out of Plymouth, Massachusetts. I rent, and what I would do is, it'd be like a day after I get done teaching. I go to Plymouth. I get in like the 152 or something, and I'd fly to like New Bedford, Kilo Echo Whiskey Bravo, and they had this airport grill. Eat dinner there. Wait for it to get dark. For the nighttime currency, if you will, and then I'd fly back to Plymouth from New Bedford, which isn't that far. And I do 3 full stop landings with taxi, and that's how I would do it. It'd be a whole just evening flying with food. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna happen. Although the restaurant in Taunton, even though they're trying to close it down, it's still open from what I understand. So maybe I'll fly to Taunton, eat there, then fly back to Plymouth. That might be the thing to do. So it's a cheaper flight that way because it stays around the area. No one really runs at night, so. But all right, we're coming up here. We're 25 nautical miles out. I gotta get the CTAF frequency. So it's CTAF. CTAF is 122.8. We're already on it then, so we're all set. And if you want to see our route for tonight, here's what it looked like. So we took off from Casper, flew over Independence Rock, and also Devil's Gate, which are 2 big landmarks in there. Flew all the way to South Pass, And now we're just gonna settle down in Rock Springs. Then our next flight is going to be, I got it here, just give me a second. It's gonna be to Fort Bridger, like literally like right there. And then Fort Bridger actually has the historical site still where the Fort Bridger was. So it's really cool. It's been a nice flight today. Just going across my
180, send maintain 4,000. Right, 180, 4,000, pushing 5158.
And we have not died of dysentery. I'm just saying, we have not died of dysentery at all. Not at all. That's what I made just for the Oregon Trail. I had to use it again. Alright. Yeah, we're getting bounced around a little bit here, but we're gonna make it. Wow, look at the colors in that hill.
American 1440, reduce speed to 180, then it's going to maintain 5,000. Speed 180, then down to 5,000.
Again, technological advance is kind of cool. You can fly to the West Coast in like 4 to 5 hours now. Imagine doing that back then. And if you're flying from midway through the country, it only takes like 2 to 3 hours. It just tells you. We've come a long way. That's all I'm saying.
American 534, time to follow, 11 o'clock.
13 and a half minutes to go. 22.6 nautical miles. We'll start announcing our position. We're about 15 to 10 nautical miles out. We're also going to start a descent pretty soon, but we got to watch it because these mountains are going to give up and then we're going to go down there. And that might be Rock Springs over there. So let's get a good landing. You know?
Maintain 3,000. Right, 240, 3,000. Just 4 right. Next 534, maintain 170 knots, 5 mile final. 170 to a 5 mile final way.
Now, looking at the tech support section of what you say flying voice meter, that's what it was. Yeah.
78350, American 1440.
Our friend Michael Manut, November 8033 Foxtrot. I'll give him a shout out, by the way. Fellow purchasing Flight Club member. He actually built like a whole 172 cockpit for his sim. He's an X-Plane guy though. But boy, that didn't work, did it? I guess not. What happened to my shout out commands? What's going on? Should be working. Alright, well anyways, showed up on Kick, so I don't know if he's on Kick or not, but he's on Twitch, so let me try that one more time.
But you need a different speed.
Nope, didn't show up. Let me see if it shows mine then, because I'm wondering if this thing's working.
I will throw the 170.
Shout out myself. Oh, it did work. Okay, so I just got the wrong thing. So, but anyways, Michael Manuk, he flies like a 172 on X-Plane. And he's got like the whole thing with like the things on the side. And he's trying to figure out how to get the environment audio, I guess, only in the cockpit and not just in his headset. So. $11 minutes to go to finish up today's flight. Runway 21. We'll still get the weather again. Let's do that. Make sure we got it still.
Kilo Romeo Kilo Sierra automated weather observation 040
That's 5,000.
Zulu. Wind
Yeah.
160 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Few clouds at 6,500. Temperature 16C. Dew point 1C. Altimeter tree 014.
Alright, back to guard. And we'll start our descent pretty soon because it looks like we're getting. Actually, you know what? We can start now. We want to go down to 7,000. We'll say 800.
691, turn right heading 180.
Right heading 180.
We'll make that very gradual. Up. There we go. All right, and Allison announced the descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the aircraft. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Remember to tip your bar and waitress staff well, everybody. Just a gradual descent.
2,100 to establish Cleveland, Iowa, 27 right approach, and 170 jump to 5150.
Actually, this is Class Echo. Now that I saw it, you can see this big square here. Let me show you. Usually it's a circle, so I didn't catch it very from the eyes. That's a big Class Echo. Those dashed lines. So that's probably why it has a diagrams to get more traffic in it. Must be a more popular
visual, 27 right.
and you could actually just track the Rock Springs VOR and get there. So let's just do that for fun, shall we? 116.0. Radio 349er. It's 14.5 miles out, which can see where it goes.
Direct 1440, sector cross offer. Turn left heading 240, turn right left left. Okay, we'll cross over heading 240 to reintercept 27 right left.
And I guess we start calling on it, so let's go to the Unicom, shall we? Here we go.
Traffic Warrior 85.
Southwest Wyoming traffic, Warrior 0 Foxtrot 13.5 miles north of the airfield. Gonna set up a right base entry for, right base entry for Rome 21, Southwest Wyoming region. Alright, I'm going to heading mode. I want to be more like here. And if you see that magenta line, kind of see where I'm going to go at here. So,
Traffic Warrior 85 November
so
Alpha,
heading.
over 332.
And we're going to go the other way, Eric. Yikes. Right about here.
Traffic Warrior 17 November Alpha, entering upwind 32. Traffic Warrior 17 November Alpha, crosswind 32.
Ooh, make a good landing here. Pretty good landings on this flight. The Oregon Trail flights, that is. Should be off our right hump here in the distance. So
Traffic 17 November Alpha, go around 14.
ticket is probably not payware or anything like that, or freeware. I think it's probably just default. Never know. So, oh no, we have some freeware scenery here. Cool. Right, it's by Bolero Enterprises, Rock Springs Airport. So let's see what the freeware looks like, shall we?
Traffic Warrior 23.
Tell you what, if you want to do the predict thing, we don't do have a command for it, but I can show you Volant after, so you can kind of guess my rate of descent on the landing, if you really want it. You don't have to.
Traffic Warrior 23 November Alpha.
Some people do, some people don't.
3,000 feet maneuvering.
But type it in chat. Hey, we're gonna end our flight here today. So
Pacific 1 Romeo Kilo is 7 miles final for 1-4. We'll break off our approach.
A little bit low here.
Also, just to make sure.
That much. very remote, no? They found springs here, obviously. So hey, you got some electric wires there, that's cool.
Traffic Skyhawk 4377, Quebec, on a 2 mile 45, so runway 32.
Very cool. Southwest Wyoming traffic, where is Echo Foxtrot? We're intercepting a right base for runway 21, full stop, Southwest Wyoming Regional.
Traffic Skyhawk 4377, Quebec, turning left base, runway 32.
Traffic Warrior 323 November Alpha, about 5 to the northeast. 1,200 climate 2,000. We're eastbound.
Oh, pardon me. All right. Well, this is what we're trying to do.
Traffic Warrior 23 November Alpha 3.
In this challenge, the pilot will do his best to avoid certain death by keeping the plane on a good flight path with a constant angle descent lined up to center line. Good. Stick the landing and don't suck.
Don't suck. That's the biggest thing. Don't suck. Let's turn warranty.
Traffic Warrior 23 November Alpha over the field 1,800 southwest bound.
Southwest Wyoming traffic, Warriors Echo Foxtrot, 7 nautical miles to the northeast. Intercepting extended final for runway 21, Southwest Wyoming. What's that? Oh, it's a radar antenna or something like that.
Traffic Warrior 23 November Alpha entering left downwind runway 32.
Please go yawning. It's very late here on the East Coast. Just one thing that's light in there, so. Alright, we're also basically almost at where we're supposed to be, so. Crank this up a little bit and get there a little faster.
Traffic Warrior East Side November Alpha departing the pattern to southwest.
Do we see the airport yet? Kind of, you know. Southwest Wyoming traffic, Warriors Echo Foxtrot 5.5 nautical miles, extended file, runway 21, full stop.
Southwest 79 November Alpha is 6 miles to the north, going to overfly the field at 1,600 and under the 45.
Traffic everywhere. Look at that, you got some trucks stuck down there. Wow. Okay. Kind of see the airport.
Traffic Warrior 79 November Alpha, 3 miles to the north, going to overfly the field
Rock
at
Springs is
1,600, set up for a 45 to 32.
West out there. Good. Thank you to Duluth Fly for following me on Twitch. Appreciate it. We flew to Duluth before in the simulator. And then,
Duluth Fly is now following Eric Fly on
that's
Twitch.
awesome. Thank you, sir. But, FS Expo's in Minneapolis this year, so I'm gonna see if I can make it, but I don't think so as of now, but I'd have to save up some cash here, so. But this year's was the first I attended in person, but it was easy because it was like basically 20 minutes from where I live, so I just drove in every day. Okay, we're gonna start our descent down. Let's go down to Carpeet on. 1800.
Has the downwind traffic in sight. We're going to set up behind you.
I'm gonna leave the mixture where it is. It's still a high elevation airport. It's about 6,750 around. And I'm gonna get my trim under control here. That's what.
Traffic Warrior 23 November Alpha, left base, runway 32.
Southwest Wyoming traffic. Where is your Echo Foxtrot with 3 nautical miles out? Final runway 21 full stop. Southwest Wyoming. That's it right there. So. Speed, good. Flaps. Man, you put those flaps in, it just drops down like a rock. I don't think it does that in real life, to be honest with you.
Traffic Warrior 23 November Alpha clear. Runway 32.
Here's the runway. This new computer has definitely made the experience way better. So it cost me almost $2,000, and I kept the old video card in my hard drive. So, but we're looking really good right now.
Traffic. King Air.
Southwest Wyoming traffic. Where's your Foxtrot? Full stop. Southwest Wyoming. Okay, got my map out here. And we're gonna turn to the right when we get out here. I'm getting rocked around by the wind just a little bit. Okay. This thing's a little underpowered compared to real life, if you ask me. That's just me. The wind should be coming off my left. 6760, so have the hero on a little bit to the left. Right to keep the nose center.
8090 South, right across the
We're also going to keep that speed up. And this is freeware when you get this at flightsim. So see how this goes. Full flaps. Should be about 65, 70. So really good. And the new computer is also easier to land because nothing stutters or anything like that, so that's cool. Oh, what's that? Don't know. Look at it after. Okay. Little land. Here we go. Thrust is out. Throttle's out. Come on now. There. Look. Bounced it. Bounced it. No! Too much. Too much. We're gonna turn off on Alpha if we can make that happen.
Just above maneuvering between 2,800 and 3,000.
Yeah, we're good. Alright, we're gonna clean it up. Park it. Take the drone cam out. Check out this freeware scenery. How's that? And then we'll call it a night. Southwest Wyoming Regional traffic.
Warrior 8090 South, 5 miles to the north-northeast.
Southwest Wyoming.
Inbound for
Alright, checklist.
And,
do I have that on there for you? No, I do not. So here we go. Roll checklist. Flaps are up. Carb heat off. Fuel pump I should have put on. Didn't do it, so we'll just keep it off. Strobes off. Got to be my anti-collision lights have to stay on. My landing light can go off though. And my nav lights can go off right now. Things are good. Trim set for takeoff.
Traffic on Warrior 23 and a
go. Alright, and we're going to taxi in. It's class Echo, so it's probably more traffic in real life, so let's announce our taxi. There's the FBAO GA, so we're going to turn right onto Delta, left onto Echo, and then right to the GA turn.
Traffic Warrior 8090
Southwest Wyoming traffic, where's your Foxtrot? We're right off of Romeo 21 and Alpha. Gonna go to the General Aviation Terminal via Delta Echo to the ramp, Southwest Wyoming. Okay, so there's a tow guide tracker on. I never turned that on too. Probably should have. That's right. Okay, take it right here. Freeware scenery, flightsim.to of Western Wyoming Regional. Looks pretty nice, to be honest with you.
Traffic Warrior 23 November Alpha, hold short, the keel.
Left onto Echo here. The signs are good. Taxi signs are good. I don't know if that's snow or not. So could be. I don't know if that's supposed to be snow right now. That could be just a Google map enhancement. But obviously could have snow at 7,000 feet.
Traffic Warrior 23 November Alpha, 15 to the northeast, 30,000 maneuvering.
So. Alright, right, and then the FBO should be over here. It's definitely better than the default seat, probably. Okay.
Traffic, Saratoga 4165 Lima, 8 to the northwest, inbound RNAV 14, circle land 32.
Here. Okay.
Traffic, Warrior 23, November Alpha, 10 miles to the northeast, inbound to flight, trust that run at 2000, currently at 3000.
Park there, parking brake on. Back to 1000.
Traffic Warrior, secure November Alpha.
Checklist. ALT verify silent, avionics going off. All lights except for the anti-collision off. Good. Alright, mixture full lean.
Traffic Warrior, secure November Alpha, 6 to the northeast,
Mags off. Lights off. Alright, very good. Well, welcome to southwestern Wyoming. Let's take the tablet off. Let's get the drone cam on here. And let's check it out, shall we? Again, I'm going to flex a little bit. These are all max settings on 2024 because I just got built a new computer. It's an AMD Ryzen 9 9950X 3D. I'm still using the 3090 though. Look at the scenery. Not bad for freeware.
Traffic Warrior secure, November Alpha, establishing field downwind, runway 14.
So yeah, very desolate area. And then Rock Springs itself is to the west.
Traffic Warrior 60, November Alpha.
This is where I'm staying for the foreseeable future until we continue on. 27, let's say 27. West is this way. So Rock Springs is this way. Right out here. So.
Traffic Archer 5607, turning left crosswind 14.
It is a town, it's not that big. It's right here in this little valley, canyon. Right here, Rock Springs. Still loading scenery here. It's getting there. And that's one thing you see with that new processor, everything loads a lot faster. But yep, that's where we're going to leave you from tonight. So from
Traffic Archer 5607, crossing midfield 1,500
see if I can get both things in. Airport's on the left. There we go. So from Rock Springs, Wyoming, this has been the Oregon Trail. Eric Flight reminding you to tip your bar with your staff well. Please push those follow buttons. Please push the thumbs up on the YouTube. And we'll be flying again this weekend, hopefully on Sunday, if not Saturday. I'm also going to get some miles in on the bike. And I'm supposed to do something else on Saturday, maybe. So we'll see. But anyways, it's late. I'm tired. I got work tomorrow. I got to wake up at like 6. Gives you 5 hours of sleep. Why not? Thank you so much to all of you coming out. Thank you to Duluth Fly for following me. And we're going to rate someone on Twitch. So stay tuned if you're on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, remember push that subscribe button. Push the bell notification icon so that you be notified of our streams. Push the thumbs up. And on Kick, just push subscribe if you're there because we're trying to get more people on there as well. So, without further ado, Eric Flight, peace out. I'll see you soon. Good raid. Have a great night.